Hey there. It has been a minute, hasn't it? And it's also raining, which is quite pleasant. I love that. So, no, I did not in fact die, contrary to popular belief. No one has said that. I don't know why I'm saying that. No one thinks I'm dead, but no, I'm not dead, just in case anyone did for any reason. Piper's gone. Okay. I should probably be a little bit more. That felt really dismissive. That felt really fucked up. I will miss you, Piper. Maybe we'll meet again someday or something. Who knows? We'll see. But you are gone now. That is the case. Yeah, so I went on vacation and had a lovely little yurt vacation out in the woods, and we had a really chill time. We read a lot. We set some fires, but the fires were contained like in a fire pit. So, I mean, that was a little lame, but we did still, at the very least, we got to set some fires. And we roasted marshmallows and cooked hot dogs and stuff. And this is just, yeah, that's just straight up, it's like iron. I guess an iron frame would be the way to describe it, considering that is how it's described. Yeah, it was a wonderful time, and we both felt very recharged after it. And then after we got home, I got hopelessly addicted to Blueprints, that puzzle game I was talking about a little bit ago. It's really good. I really liked it, and I beat it after playing it for a few days. There are still like some things I haven't done in it, because it's a roguelite puzzle game, which it's the first game I've ever seen do that. Like, I think some people have kind of called Outer Wilds a roguelite, and while technically, you know, I feel like it does kind of fall under that definition. It's really not a roguelite. It's just like a puzzle mystery game, with funny space exploration. Hey, Pippi. What sort of weirdness are you up to every night? Seriously, Swag Out. Isn't it kind of strange that we haven't met up in like a bunch of weeks? Hey, I was on vacation, okay? What? Are you seriously saying I was just spacing out the entire time? No way. Anyway, what's up, Swag Out? Let me help you out with something. How come you always show up when I've got nothing for you to do, Jay? Okay, well, another day, maybe. It's really not a roguelite. Blueprints is like it is a puzzle roguelite. It is nothing else. I already checked that rock. It is like, in its very essence, a roguelite, but it's not an action game, it's a puzzle game. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Oh, Jay, I've told you before to come by and show your face once in a while. Don't you ever listen? So then, why are you here? I need a favor. Hey, alright, let's listen up. I need you to get over to Pippi's place pronto. That's where you'll find a Game Boy. It's mine, of course. It's been borrowed for some time. I'm sure you know the type. I'll bring it right back, but 2 years later, nada. Absolutely pathetic. The more I think about it, the more worked up I get. Anyway, while I squash my rage, can you get it for me? Yeah, sure, I can do that. Blah, if you're gonna do this, then get going. It's all you. Alright, let's get going. I know Pippi's right over here. Hey Pippi, I heard you have a Game Boy. If I know my weather, the chance of rain tomorrow is 40%. You just know that? I'm almost always wrong though, Swag. Okay. Anyway, what's up, Swag Out? I'm picking up. Oh no, you didn't come for the Game Boy, did you, Swag Out? I knew it. I totally forgot I was just borrowing it and thinking it was mine. I lent it to Savannah. This is a huge bummer. I hope you aren't too mad, but you'll have to get it from Savannah, Swag Out. I can do that. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's the only game I have seen, like, actually combine those two genres in a meaningful way. And in a way that left me like actually addicted to it, like I get addicted to other roguelites. It's a very good game. There is, like, due to the nature of it being a puzzle roguelite, there is a decent amount of kind of downtime, I guess you could call it, while playing it. And so I spent some of the time playing it, I would have like a video open on my second monitor, and I spent some of the time watching, because I think, was it the day or the day? I think it was the day after I started playing it. The marathon closed alpha like started, and there as of like a week ago, I think there is no longer an NDA on a black queen, like a chess piece, okay, on the marathon closed alpha, so everyone's been streaming it. Hey, Savannah, before you go in there, okay, never mind. Alright, you're just gonna ignore me, I guess. That was incredibly rude. I'm just gonna say it. That was so rude. In fact, I don't even know if you're my friend anymore, Savannah. Hey, Cyrano. Oh, Jay, I've told you before to come by. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Need a favor? Nothing. I've got nothing. Nada, zero, zip, zilch. Sorry, but try again later, Chu. Sure, sounds good. What was I talking about? Yeah, the marathon closed alpha was happening, so I was watching a lot of streams of that. It was cool. I like your umbrella, Rolls. It's really cool. How diddly do. So you're sort of a loner, aren't you, Bubba Buddy? You know, if you don't say hi to... everyone's mad at me right now. Oh, shit. What's new? Fuck. I didn't mean to press B. Sorry. Hold on. Wait, I did want to talk to you, actually. Talk to me. Check this out. Take a look at this letter. Somebody's got a secret. Is that so? Tell me, Rold. When I first came, there was nothing. The emptiness saddened me, and I bent my will to planting flowers. Is this village not better for my efforts? What the fuck is this? What? Who wrote this? What do you think, Jay? Is this letter funny at all? Why would it be funny? Also, what does this mean? Like a star? It's funny like a star? I don't think stars are that funny. Wow, you're a freak. You're as freakish as this letter. Oh, I do not understand what happened there, but I still love you, Rolled. So... yeah, the marathon closed alpha happened, and there has been a lot of discourse about it. I mean, personally, I think it looks fun, and I'm still completely in love with the art style. And the general... There really isn't a general consensus on the marathon alpha. From what it seems like, people either love it and are like completely addicted to it and can't put it down, or they hate it and they like can't stand it. And I don't know. I guess it's a game for some people and it's not a game for others. I've seen a lot of takes about how Bungie, the developers who are working on Marathon, like messed up because like, oh, if they had just made Destiny 3, because Destiny was like the other you know, series they were working on and, you know, making games for before they worked on Marathon. People are saying like, oh, if they just made a Destiny 3, they would have made so much money. And like yeah, they would have. It would have been way less risky if they made a Destiny 3 in a way, you know what I mean? Like there would have been a much more of a guarantee that they were going to make a lot of money off of it. But the thing is, right? Fucking everyone this is the thing about like AAA studios. I feel like AAA developers just can't win when it comes to how gamers perceive them, you know? Because everyone loves to give AAA studios shit for not taking risks. And now, like, this is a perfect example of when a AAA studio is actually taking a pretty big risk in what they're doing. Like, I'm sure all of the concerns people have had about Marathon being an extraction shooter were, you know, things the developers were aware of throughout development. Like, the people making these games aren't stupid. And they wanted to take a risk because they, like, I mean, I don't know for sure, but from what it seems like, from my perspective, they wanted to make a game that they wanted to make. You know what I mean? And now that finally a AAA studio is taking a risk, and people can see that they are taking a risk in like doing something like this, everyone's like, wow, they're so stupid, and I'm so smart because I can tell that if they had just made Destiny 3, then it would have been way less risky, and they would have made a lot more money. But like, if they had announced Destiny 3, so many people would have been like, ah, geez, another Destiny. AAA studios these days, they don't even know what risk is, or, you know, something like that. I don't know. I'm way more invested in this than I really should be, and I think it's just because I think the game is really pretty, and I hope it's successful so that we get more. More cinematic shorts, because I really loved the short that they released during the gameplay reveal. I thought that was fucking awesome, and I really want to see more of that, and that could very well be the only reason I am so invested in everything that's going on with Marathon. I don't know how much I'll actually play it, or if I even will play it when it comes out. Because, like I've said before, not very into PvP stuff. I'm just really bad at it. So, you know, but I want it to be successful. So hopefully, you know, things will turn around. And like, some people really love the game, so that alone has to be a good sign, right? But if it's not a lot of people, then an extraction shooter will just, like, an extraction shooter can't exist without a sizable player base, so we'll just have to see. But anyways, I watched a lot of Marathon stuff, and then when I got bored of Marathon, I started I don't even know, this is like barely relevant to anything, but I started watching every like about once or twice a year. I get into a really big Jerma phase. And if anyone watching doesn't know, Jerma's he's just streamer. I mean, he used to just do YouTube stuff. He started out making videos about Team Fortress 2, which is a game I played a fair amount as a kid. And like I wasn't as into it as my other friends, but I played it a lot with my other friends, and my other friends were really into Jerma back then because he was making TF2 content, and they were all really into TF2, and I thought his stuff was funny, but I wasn't like super into his videos at the time. I was just kind of like watching them when my friends brought them up. But like almost 10 years ago, not quite 10 years ago, maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. I don't quite remember exactly when it was. But a while ago, he almost like entirely pivoted from doing YouTube videos and like skits and, you know, stuff like that to doing live streams instead. And a lot of people were a little bit disappointed by that because they were really invested in his YouTube channel, you know. I'm gonna check out this piece of furniture, but it didn't really bother me because I wasn't super into. Wait, are there roaches in my No! Get out of here! I can't believe it's only been a week. It's been a little over a week. I will admit. There aren't any other roaches, are there? There is another roach. I can't believe you. Get over here. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I wasn't very devastated by the fact that he stopped doing YouTube as much, especially because I just really I really liked his live stuff, and I started like watching every video uploaded to his second channel, which was just like cut up, like shortened down bits of his live streams. And yeah, he's been like a sort of constant ever since then in my life and in the lives of like my friends in my other friend group. I have like two main friend groups, kind of. The first friend group was into Jerma in years past, and the second friend group is into Jerma now. The first friend group was into Proto-Jerma, and the second friend group is into modern Jerma. I don't know. But, yeah, and so, like, every once or twice a year, I just get really into Jerma again, and I start, like, watching his live streams and watching. There are so many Jerma clip compilations on YouTube, and they're all so good. I love them so much. And once again, I would like to say that I have no idea why I'm talking about this, I just am. So, now you know, I really like Jerma. But I mean, who doesn't, right? If anyone's on YouTube, who doesn't like Jerma? Everyone knows Jerma. Jerma's one of those... I'm just rambling at this point. Jerma's one of those things to me, like Ultra Kill. Hear me out. I was talking to my friends recently about how every time I am like talking to someone about about games, I usually I have a tendency to bring up Ultra Kill because I really enjoy Ultra Kill. And most of the time, and in most of the circles I hang out in, Ultra Kill and that style of game, the like really fast-paced movement shooter games, are like so ubiquitous that like Ultra Kill is almost like a second language to most of the people I'm interacting with in most of the communities I hang out with. But sometimes I will mention Ultra Kill to someone and they won't know what it is, and I will be like completely shell-shocked. And it's so stupid because I know that Ultra Kill is not that big of a game, and yet I still, like, I can't handle it when someone doesn't know what Ultra Kill is. I don't know why this is a thing, but Jerma is like the same thing with me, where like everyone in all the communities I hang out with, and it probably kind of makes sense that I'm comparing it to Ultra Kill because there's a fairly sizable overlap between the Jerma community and the Ultra Kill community. But anyways, like, in most of the communities I hang out with, people just know who Jerma is, and they like, they really like him. And so when I, like, interact with someone who doesn't know who Jerma is, it's like, I just don't know what to do. So, that's my rant. Yeah, that's it. I was also thinking recently, I don't even know, like, why people like this series. I just talk about random bullshit for like 20 minutes and then I turn off the recording, and that's all it's been for like 50 episodes now. And this is not me trying to tell people to, like, tell me why they like the series, because I feel like if people do like the series, me understanding why they like it will ruin it, because I'll try to do what they like, but what they like is just me doing the thing or something. I don't know. I think I need to go, so I'm gonna stop recording. So I will see you hopefully tomorrow. If I want to get 300 episodes in this, I have to, like, seriously lock in and make an episode every day for the rest of the year at this point, I think, and that is not gonna happen, so we're just gonna see what we get. Okay, I need to stop talking. Alright, I will see you later. Alright, bye.